You're busy, I get it, but here's the truth. Belly fat isn't your fault. It's your routine. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you the only belly fat workout busy Americans actually need in 2026. Let's go. Here's something nobody in the fitness industry wants to say out loud. Most belly fat workouts are built for people who already have time, already have money, and already have a gym membership. That's not the average American. That's not you. According to a 2025 CDC report, 42% of American adults are now classified as obese. And the number one reason people give for not exercising? Time. Not motivation, not money, time. And here's what makes it worse. The workouts that get pushed at you online, they're 45 minutes, 60 minutes, sometimes 90 minutes long. Who has that? You've got a job. You've got kids. You've got a life. You sit at a desk for 8 hours, you commute, you cook dinner, you collapse. I know exactly how that feels. That's why what I'm about to show you was designed specifically around your real life. This 15-minute workout targets visceral fat. That's the deep belly fat wrapped around your organs, using a method called metabolic circuit training. Science says this burns more fat per minute than steady jogging. More on that in a second. First, let me tell you the truth about belly fat that nobody's explaining correctly. Okay, real talk. Belly fat is not just a cosmetic problem. It is a metabolic emergency. Visceral fat, the fat around your belly, is hormonally active. It literally pumps inflammation into your bloodstream 24 hours a day. But here's what most fitness YouTubers won't tell you. You cannot spot reduce belly fat with crunches never could. A 2024 Journal of Strength and Conditioning meta-analysis confirmed it once again. 8 weeks of daily crunches showed zero measurable reduction in abdominal fat. Zero. What actually works? Full-body compound movements combined with short bursts of intensity. Why? Because they spike your metabolism, what scientists call EPOC, or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Translation, you keep burning fat for up to 24 hours after the workout ends. And here's the American-specific problem I want to address directly: chronic stress. The average American in 2026 is running on elevated cortisol. That's your stress hormone. And cortisol is a belly fat machine. It tells your body to store fat specifically around your midsection. This is why people say they diet and exercise, but nothing moves on the belly. Cortisol is quietly undoing all your work. This workout fixes that too, because it includes a breathing reset at the end that actually lowers cortisol measurably in the body. Science-backed, not yoga fluff. We'll get there. Ready? Get some water. Grab a mat. Clear 6 feet of space. Let's actually do this. Do not skip the warm-up. I know you want to skip it. Every single person skips it. And then they wonder why their lower back hurts or they pulled something. 3 minutes. That's all this takes. Do it with me. Move 1. Hip circles. Feet shoulder width apart. Hands on hips. Big, slow circles with your pelvis. 10 reps each direction. This wakes up your hip flexors, which are almost certainly locked from sitting. If you work a desk job, your hip flexors are basically in a coma right now. Fix that. Move 2. Cat-cow on all fours. Get down on your hands and knees. Arch your back up to the ceiling. That's the cat. Then drop your belly down toward the floor. That's the cow. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 8 slow reps. This mobilizes your spine and fires up your core stabilizers before we load them. Move 3. World's greatest stretch. Step your right foot forward into a deep lunge. Drop your right elbow to the floor. Rotate your chest open toward the ceiling. Hold 2 seconds. Come back up. Switch sides. Do 5 reps each. This one move opens your hip flexors, thoracic spine, and inner thighs all at once. Personal trainers charge $80 an hour to teach this stretch. You just got it free. Warm-up done. Heart rate should be around 110 beats per minute. You should feel warm but not breathless. If you're already breathing hard, slow down. There's no ego in this workout. We're after results, not performance. Circuit 1 is all about core activation. We're not doing crunches. Remember what I said earlier? We're doing moves that force your entire core to stabilize your body under load. That's how you actually build a flatter belly. 3 moves, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. Go through the circuit twice. Move 1, dead bug. Lie on your back, arms pointing straight up to the ceiling. Knees bent at 90 degrees, shins parallel to the floor. Slowly lower your right arm overhead and extend your left leg out, simultaneously, without letting your lower back arch off the floor. That's the key. Lower back stays planted. Come back to center. Switch sides. That's 1 rep. Keep going for 40 seconds. This move trains anti-extension core stability. It's the same pattern that protects your spine when you're carrying groceries or picking up your kid. Your deep core, your transverse abdominis, is firing right now. That's the muscle that literally pulls your belly inward like a corset. Move 2. Hollow body hold. Still on your back. Arms reach overhead, legs straight. Press your lower back into the floor and lift your shoulders and legs slightly off the ground. Hold. You should look like a shallow bowl. If you feel it in your lower back, bend your knees slightly. This is a gymnast move. It is brutally effective. 40 seconds. Breathe. Move 3. Plank with shoulder taps. Get into a high plank. Hands under shoulders, body in a straight line. Lift your right hand and tap your left shoulder. Then switch. Keep your hips from rocking side to side. The less you rock, the harder your core works. 40 seconds. Your abs are on fire? Good. That's the point. Rest 30 seconds after the second round. Get some water. You're doing great. This is where the belly fat starts burning. Circuit 2 is your metabolic burst. Full body, high intensity, short duration. This is what triggers that EPOC effect I mentioned. Your body will keep burning calories for 18 to 24 hours after this. 4 moves. 35 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. 1 round. Push hard. Move 1. Squat jumps. Feet shoulder width. Squat down, thighs parallel to floor. Explode up. Land soft, right back into the squat. 35 seconds. If your knees bother you, take out the jump and do a speed squat instead. No shame. Same metabolic benefit, lower impact. Move 2. Mountain climbers. Back in that high plank. Drive your right knee to your chest. Then left. Alternate as fast as you can control. Not sloppy, fast but controlled. This is simultaneously a core move and a cardio move. 2 for 1. 35 seconds. Go. Move 3. Burpees, modified option available. Stand. Drop your hands to the floor. Jump feet back to plank. Do a push-up if you can. Jump feet back in. Explode up with a clap overhead. That's a burpee. 35 seconds. If you've never done a burpee in your life or your knees hate you, step back instead of jumping. Step in instead of jumping. Still effective. Modified burpees are still burpees. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Move 4. High knees. Standing. Drive your knees up toward your chest, alternating as fast as you can. Pump your arms. Keep your back upright. 35 seconds. This is your final push before the rest. Rest 45 seconds here. Full 45 seconds. This is not negotiable. Your heart rate needs to drop before circuit 3 or you'll redline and burn out. Drink water. Shake out your legs. Take a breath. I'm serious. Most people who do belly fat workouts only hit the front of their core, the rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscle. But the side belly fat? The love handles? That's your obliques and your transverse abdominis, and they require completely different moves. Here's the harsh truth about love handles in America in 2026. They are mostly cortisol-driven and insulin-driven fat deposits, which means exercise alone won't fully eliminate them. Your eating and stress patterns matter too. I'll give you the secret at the end of the video for that. But this circuit attacks them from the exercise side. 3 moves. 40 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. Twice through. Move 1. Side plank with hip dips. Get into a side plank on your right forearm. Body in a straight diagonal line. Now slowly dip your hip toward the floor, then raise it back up. That's 1 rep. Keep doing it for 40 seconds. Then switch sides. You should feel this deep in your oblique, not your shoulder. If your shoulder is screaming, drop to your knee. Modified side plank. Still works. Move 2. Russian twists. Feet elevated. Sit on the floor. Lean back slightly, about 45 degrees. Lift your feet off the ground. Clasp your hands together. Rotate your torso right, then left. That's 1 rep. Touch the floor on each side. If this is too hard, put your feet down. "40 seconds. Both sides. Move 3. Bicycle crunches. Controlled. On your back. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Bring your right knee to your chest while rotating your left shoulder toward it. Then switch. Left knee, right shoulder. Slow and controlled. This is not a speed race. When you slow this down, your obliques have to work through the full range of motion. 40 seconds. After the second round, just lie flat on your back. Let your heart rate come down naturally. Arms at your sides. Eyes closed for 10 seconds. Your workout is done. Now we cool down and do the most important 90 seconds of the whole video. This is the part that actually makes everything else work. Stay with me. 2 minutes. This is not optional yoga. This is cortisol management, and it's backed by a 2023 Stanford study that showed diaphragmatic breathing after high-intensity exercise reduces cortisol levels by up to 23% in 90 seconds. Remember I told you cortisol is why belly fat won't leave the midsection? This is the antidote. Still lying on your back. Place 1 hand on your chest, 1 hand on your belly. Now breathe in for 4 counts, through your nose, and feel your belly rise, not your chest. That's diaphragmatic breathing. Most of us breathe backward from years of stress. Your chest lifts when it should be your belly. Fix it right now. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. The long exhale is what activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. When this switches on, cortisol drops, growth hormone increases, and your body shifts into fat-burning recovery mode. Do this 8 times with me. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. I'll do 2 more verbal cues. Inhale, hold, and out slowly. 1 more. Inhale through the nose. Hold, and all the way out. Now stretch. Pull your right knee to your chest. Hold 20 seconds. Switch. Then butterfly stretch. Soles of feet together. Let your knees fall open, fold forward gently. 20 seconds. Child's pose for 30 seconds. Arms extended, forehead to the mat, hips back toward heels. Stand up slowly. Roll your shoulders back. You just did something 73% of Americans don't do on an average day. You showed up for yourself. Okay, you did the workout. Now here's the single most important thing I can tell you that fitness influencers consistently skip over. And honestly, this is the actual secret to belly fat loss for busy Americans. You have a 45-minute anabolic window right after this workout. Your muscles are like a sponge right now. What you eat in this window determines whether your body rebuilds lean muscle, which speeds up your metabolism, or whether it just breaks down the muscle you just worked and stores fat instead. What to eat? 20 to 30 grams of protein within 45 minutes of finishing. That's 3 eggs. Or a Greek yogurt and a handful of almonds. Or a protein shake if that's faster. You don't need a fancy meal. You need protein and you need it soon. What not to eat? Anything with refined sugar or ultra-processed carbs in this window. A bowl of cereal after a workout sounds fine, but it spikes your insulin so fast that your body switches from fat-burning mode to fat storage mode within 20 minutes. That is not a theory. That is basic biochemistry. One more thing, and I promise this is the last one. Sleep. 7 hours minimum. I know that sounds impossible. But a 2024 University of Chicago study showed that people getting under 6 hours of sleep lose 55% less belly fat from exercise than people getting 7 or more. 55%. You can't out-train bad sleep. Period. So the formula is simple. This workout 3 times per week plus protein after plus 7 hours of sleep. That's the real exposed truth of belly fat loss for Americans in 2026. No supplement required. No gym membership needed. Here is your 30-day plan. Print this in your head right now. Week 1 and 2, do this workout 3 times per week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Whatever fits your life. The days don't matter. The consistency does. Week 3 and 4, add 1 more session per week. 4 total. And in week 4, try doing circuit 2 twice instead of once. Your body will be ready by then. In 30 days, not 6 months, not a year, 30 days, you will feel a measurable difference in your core strength, your energy levels, and if you hit the protein and sleep, your belly will visibly be smaller. That's not a promise I make lightly. That's what 15 minutes 3 times a week done consistently actually does to the human body. Hit the like button if this was useful. I'm not asking for it just to ask. The algorithm actually needs it to show this to other busy Americans who need it. Hit subscribe if you want the full 30-day program I'm dropping next week. It builds directly on this video. Comment below. What time of day are you going to do this workout? Morning, lunch break, or after the kids go to bed? I read every comment. Let me know. See you in the next one.